Hello everyone. Idea of a 1954 Chevrolet Malibu is an interesting thought experiment in automotive history. While Chevrolet didn't release the Malibu nameplate until the 1960s, it's fun to imagine how a mid-size, stylish, and practical car could have fit into their 1954 lineup. At that time, Chevrolet was offering models like the 150, 210, and the top-of-the-line Bel Air. If the Malibu had been introduced, it might have been positioned as an upscale, yet still affordable, alternative via something that blended Chevrolet's reputation for reliability with a touch of added luxury and flair. From a mechanical perspective, the 1954 Malibu would have likely been powered by Chevrolet's trusted inline-six engine, the Blue Flame. This 3.9-liter power plant produced around 115 horsepower, which may not sound like much today but was perfectly sufficient for the era. It was smooth, dependable, and known for its longevity. This engine was used in various Chevrolet models, including the first-generation Corvette, proving its capability. Buyers might have had a choice between a 3-speed manual transmission or the Power Glide 2-speed automatic, which was becoming increasingly popular for those who preferred a more effortless driving experience. Handling and ride quality would have been key considerations in the design of the 1954 Malibu. Chevrolet vehicles in the early 1950s were built on a sturdy body-on-frame chassis, which provided durability and a smooth ride. Suspension systems were relatively basic compared to modern standards, using coil springs in the front and leaf springs in the rear, but they were designed to absorb road imperfections effectively. The steering would have been manual, requiring some effort at low speeds, but it provided a solid and connected feel on the open road. Braking systems were drum brakes all around, which was the standard for the time, offering adequate stopping power for normal driving conditions. In terms of exterior styling, a 1954 Malibu would have likely followed Chevrolet's design trends of the time, featuring flowing body lines, rounded fenders, and plenty of chrome accents. The front grille would have been bold and prominent, with horizontal chrome bars extending across the front fascia, a design element commonly seen on Chevrolet cars of that era. Two-tone paint jobs would have been a popular option, with colors like turquoise blue and India ivory or a deep maroon with a contrasting white roof. White wall tires would have completed the classic 1950s look, adding to the car's visual appeal. The interior would have been designed for both comfort and practicality. In 1954, bench seats were the norm, meaning the Malibu would have had a spacious cabin that could accommodate 6 passengers. Upholstery options would have likely included a mix of durable fabric and vinyl, offering a combination of comfort and longevity. The dashboard would have been simple yet stylish, featuring a symmetrical layout with large, round gauges to display speed, fuel level, and engine temperature. Chrome trim would have been used to give the cabin a more upscale feel, and a radio would have been an available option for those who wanted entertainment on the road. A key selling point of a 1954 Malibu would have been its combination of affordability, reliability, and style. Chevrolet had already built a reputation for making cars that were easy to maintain and repair. Thanks to widespread availability of parts and simple mechanical designs, the Malibu, if it had existed, would have been a car for the everyday Americano, one that offered a refined driving experience without breaking the bank. It would have appealed to families looking for a dependable vehicle, young professionals seeking a stylish ride, and even car enthusiasts who appreciated Chevrolet's craftsmanship. One of the most exciting aspects of imagining a 1954 Malibu is considering how it might have influenced Chevrolet's future lineup. If introduced in the '50s, the Malibu nameplate might have gained an even stronger foothold by the time the 1960s rolled around, potentially shaping the muscle car era differently. Would it have developed into a sportier model earlier? Could it have evolved alongside the Bel Air, offering buyers more variety in Chevrolet's lineup? The possibilities are endless. Though the 1954 Malibu never existed, thinking about what it could have been allows us to appreciate the cars that Chevrolet was producing at the time and the trends that defined the 1950s automotive industry. It's a fun what-if scenario that blends nostalgia with creativity. If you're a classic car fan, This kind of speculation is a great way to dive deeper into automotive history and imagine how things could have played out differently. What features would you have wanted to see in a 1954 Malibu? Let us know in the comments.